Yeah, he moved shit around before he even sent it, before I even got it.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's what you're dealing with here. So but if he
listen, Silv, I've seen Quali Beach. All right, I've seen you move shit around.
I haven't moved much around actually.
Really?
No, I'm. Well, it's like most of the times when like everybody else is doing stuff, they're like getting on their own turf, but everything between it is kind of unconnected. So I'm doing all of like the path work and the small details between all the areas and stuff.
That's kind of what Mike does, but then he also rearranges everything.
No, I'm not a dick like that.
Now you rearrange.
What did you say? Wait, what did you say?
What?
I'm not a dick like that. That's not what I said. And it's on record.
Okay, did I ever tell you that story of how I even got to know the people at Frontier?
Mm-mm.
So I was in the Planet Coaster Discord, and this was in the early days of Alpha, first couple of days of the game. And I was talking with Nighty, I don't know if you know him, but he's like, his claim to fame is being the admin of My Little Pony fanfiction website, which is super big, but I don't know why I mentioned that, it's just you might know him from it. I don't know what your interests are, but
not that.
Wait, we should start the episode so that we have this stuff.
Anyway, yeah, I'll make it quick. So we were talking about elements, and I was saying, yeah, the coaster elements in-game are absolute shit. And so, like, somebody came into the chat, and he was like, are there any inconsistencies in the game? And I was, like, checking it out, I was like, fuck, that's a Frontier employee, and I just called their game absolute shit. And yeah, that was basically Dale, one of the community managers, and that's how I got to know the people at Frontier. And he was like, yeah, explain me all about it. And I gave him all of the absolute shit. And
wow.
We've been in contact ever since.
And then you've been
That's
positive
not
about
how
it.
I thought that story would go.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I mean, I'm positive in videos, but if you'll ever see me like chatting on Discord and stuff, I'm always snarky about it.
So, like, in this series, can you be snarky, or do you feel you have to be a little more?
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
Okay, well, okay.
John, let's just not shit on Planet Coaster for video. Can we do that?
We'll try not to. Hey everyone, Mass Bandit here with episode 20 of Planet Brocoaster. 20 episodes! And oh, it's going to be a good one. I am here with my bro, N7.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, and oh, there's this guy, I don't know if you've heard of him.
He's pretty obscure.
Yeah, he's kind of new. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know if he's ever played this game. Somebody named Silvarret is here with us today. God!
Oh my god, no.
I think my ears are bleeding.
Why? Dude, I literally put your Discord volume up to 200.
Oh, well, Silverette, welcome to Brocoaster.
Yeah, thanks, man. That was a great introduction.
Let's blow out your ears first.
Wow. Yeah, so he's with us today, and we're going to pass the park off to him after we take a look at what I was able to get done, and then he'll do his awesome thing, and he'll meet us in a couple weeks to show it off again. So, yeah, it wasn't nearly as an, oh my god week, as it so much was just a let's diddle around week.
Don't use
there's
the word
a lot
diddle.
of moved stuff, and there is. Okay, I just noticed another restaurant, which is like there's so many empty areas of the park that look quite ugly at the moment.
That look what?
But ugly.
Oh, that was.
Don't make fun of my pronunciation. I'm very insecure about my English.
Nuclear. It's pronounced nuclear.
I basically used Cheat Engine to slow down the game, record it, and then you've got like sped up footage, which is decent frame rate.
Okay, cool. We should look into that because this is this is getting hairy.
Yeah, you should. I've got a very handy tutorial about it on my YouTube channel.
Oh, really? I don't.
YouTube.com/Silverette.
Wait, you have a YouTube channel?
Check it out.
You have a wait, what? That's crazy.
No, we only have people nobody's heard of on this show.
I mean, I don't want to start that sort of pandering thing, but I look up to you guys. So
what?
And especially N7. So I'm sorry, by the way.
Screw you, Matt. Don't we all just at the end look up to N7?
There's just something about the trees in game that I wish that N7 was on the Frontier team, and that's why.
God, I wish so too. I could do beautiful things with these trees.
Dot, dot, dot.
I mean, you could
Anyway.
make beautiful trees instead of these trees.
Well, that too. But, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, and especially N7. And especially N7.
Let's. All right, I'm in the park now. Let's.
Awkward transition number 1. Ding. All right. So where do you want to
See,
start?
That's why I didn't want to.
Wait, why did you move this coaster?
Why did I move
Ding.
the coaster? Oh, yeah, because I felt like being you for once. Because you moved Kinderly's. Okay, for the record, all this stuff that Kinderly built that is nowhere where he put it, that's Mike. That's not me. So I'm just going in and trying to clean up after himself. So
Look at the skeleton of the fudge shop.
that poor fudge shop.
Mark my words, you will pay for this.
He moved. Anyway, the reason that coaster's there, to go back to your original question, the reason the coaster's there is because that used to be where the drop tower was. So you had this gaping hole, and you just kind of slopped down that Eurofighter next to the tower. And I thought, well, we have this giant spot of land here. Can I squeeze that coaster in? And I could.
All right, let's go back to bakery.
Yeah.
Because it's no longer the monkey business bakery.
I wish it would have, but then that monkey needs to go. Because if it's not going to be Monkey Business Bakery, it makes no sense to have a little monkey there. Nothing has changed with Monkey Bakery or Hopstop or my butchered beer garden. That's all the same.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
But we have hidden treasures now.
Oh, yeah. Hidden treasures.
We have hidden. Okay. It's cool. Building's great. Look directly at hidden treasures and look at the roof.
Oh! There's some new roof pieces that really, I don't get what they're supposed to do, and I guess I use those instead.
Maybe you did, because it does not.
Because they have a
It does
piece
not
like
connect.
I know, I didn't notice that. Because I noticed it with some. They have there's new pieces. They're like 2 height wall or 2 height slope, 4 height wall, 4 or 2 height slope, 4 height 2 height wall. This was actually built in our very first Brocoaster live stream, and I just tried to flesh it out a little bit more. You mentioned something about backstage, and with the queue where it is. For the carousel, that's going to be difficult, I think.
No, there's definitely no backstage.
But like an area to get supplies.
Right.
I have no ideas. I guess just through the front door.
This is a hard question.
I mean,
They just-
the area behind it looks way too good to put anything in there.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Well, it looks good. I like the fact that it's all like different angled.
Caterwampusy.
It's got pitches out the yin yang.
I thought that was kind of cool. Oh.
Why do none of the trims actually line up? That's so. Oh, because you just copied it, didn't you?
What do you mean?
You copied it from one and put it on the other.
Yeah, probably.
Because the pitches are not.
Oh, every
connected.
single one is open. Oh my god.
Oh, gee, oh wow.
That's
Before you mentioned it, I didn't even notice it, but now there's no way unseeing it.
thing I
you
noticed.
can't unsee that scene. No, you're right. Look at the carousel. This was an idea, and it was really bad.
Oh.
I don't like it at all. You could go
Oh,
ahead and
God,
delete that
no.
right now. It was a rough try at
We're just gonna delete that.
go for it. I do not mind at all. I tried it. I thought I'd keep it in there, and it was pretty awful. So I'm cool.
Oh,
with
it's
that.
not great.
Well,
wouldn't agree with that.
if I have a great idea, I am. If I'm just kind of winging it, then no. And that was clearly Mask just winging it.
So let's look at what you did well, because
All
this
right.
is getting depressing.
I'm sorry. Well, yeah, let's go look at the food options. I added 2 new food options.
Well, this is cool.
What?
This little shack with the lanterns and everything.
Oh, thanks. This is
Monsieur Frites.
and the Cosmic Cow ice cream.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is modeled after. There's a park down here in Houston called Market Square, and there's a Greek restaurant that looks pretty much just like this.
Oh, I can
yeah,
see that.
it's their little satellite area. And the shelter actually extends quite a bit further in real life and is actually over the shop, but that
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't have made sense for what we were doing. So
Not for this scale.
no.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I
Cool.
like the bench area. I like actually what you did. You cleaned up this area quite a bit. and
I
kinda gave it
tried.
some
I tried
purpose.
to. Yeah, I figured this big area in the center here would look good with some tables and stuff. Thanks.
Ooh, there's a thing for Ooh, you did a lot for Peregrine actually.
What?
There's a sign now.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
And there's a
Bird?
bird.
Ish.
There's a bird.
It's
Bird?
yeah, kind of.
And then we've got the gift shop right next door.
Oh, yeah.
We've got flight,
I didn't want to go.
gifts and stuff.
Yeah. I did not want.
Oh, I love the interior, by the way.
Is the interior really nice?
It's
Ooh,
great.
That's a sexy interior.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
I like how it... Oh, wait, that's a shop. Oh, yeah.
Look at how unhappy the worker is, too. Concrete tunnel.
I'm stuck in a gray cardboard box. Oh, you never talked about my truck.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah, that's
Taco
sick,
truck.
actually.
Yeah.
Did you make that?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
You made it?
Mm-hmm.
You?
Yeah, me.
How the hell do you make a truck in this game?
Lots of shapes, and then you detail it with sci-fi.
Oh.
All the
He's
details.
missing a wheel.
That sounds a
Look
lot
at the-
simpler than
Wait,
it
looks.
oh, I am missing a wheel. Okay, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
First off, actually, I want to get your thoughts, Silverette, on the park as a whole right now. Because
Yeah.
now that you've finally seen it in person, what do you think?
It's amazing. Definitely is.
And cut. End of episode.
That's what we wanted all along.
Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Don't forget to rate 5 stars as well.
Oh.
No, I think it's actually it is really cool.
Well,
Like it's so realistic. Like you can see that everything has a lot of thought put into it, even the stupid signs on the theater. And there's just nothing like this out there. Like this is the only park that's really down to realism and thinking about budget issues and stuff like that. And I think it's really awesome.
Cool.
It's a very well thought out park. Much more than I think this is something that N7 said at some point. Like many of the parks in Planet Coaster, like they look really cool at first glance, but then the longer you kind of look at it, the more you start to realize that things don't really make sense, or they don't really look as good anymore when you go up very close. But
Yeah.
this park is definitely not like that. Like the longer you look at it, the more you kind of notice about it.
And I think
It's
from the air, it's
Okay.
not nearly as impressive.
No, true.
Like, you have to
Which-
get down into there and then...
But the layout is really good though.
Yeah, it's definitely true of parks when you're looking at Google Earth. I mean, they're just big slabs of concrete. And then when you get down to the level, you can actually see that there's subtle shifts in terrain, and you can see more vistas and stuff like that. It's definitely harder to build on terrain, but it's super rewarding when it turns out well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
I
cool.
would say.
So, I have to ask,
Well- Yeah.
did you... Probably not, but did you know you were going to get to be the Planet Coaster guy? Like,
Of course not. I
like
mean,
what were your plans? Like, I mean, you've been on YouTube for a while now. I mean, like,
of course, I had plans for Planet Coaster domination from the start.
absolutely.
I mean, I was just at the right time at the right time. I was at the right place at the right time, I guess. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't really have any plans. I was just looking at Planet Coaster the first few days, and it was just kind of really disappointing. And like, not to throw any shade on people who were playing Planet Coaster the first few days, it was just, it wasn't what I was hoping for. Having played Roller Coaster 3 for so many years, and there's finally this new game, and everybody just used it to build pirate parks at the time. So yeah, I was kind of like, no, we're not going to do that. So I just decided to upload this video where I made Grizzly Valley, not really thinking much of it, just kind of experimenting a bit, and that just blew out, like it blew up out of the blue, and that was a terrible pun. But basically, what happened was I got into contact with Frontier that way, and it's kind of weird. Because I don't think it would have ever happened if it weren't for the fact that, I spent all of these years in Roller Coaster 3 and being on Shy Guy's World. And in that sense, I kind of feel like I was just at the right place at the right time, because it could have been anybody else from Shy Guy's
Yeah, 'cause
World,
you
or anybody else with a similar kind of passion. I was just kind of the first to bring it to the
But
game.
you popped
Kind
because
of.
you popped into the Shy Guys World game fairly late in Roller Coaster Tycoon's life, right? I mean, I don't.
around 2012.
Yeah, see, because Mike and I, it's been what, 2005, 2007?
Since the game started, it's 2004 for me.
Yeah, see, I think I joined in 2007. So, yeah, you were, for us, it's like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, wow, he's a lot better than we are.
Well, a lot of people that were good at Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 became really good at Planet Coaster, and it's almost you can see it like with people coming back to the community that were once really great Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 players and that have actually grown up. But still have an interest in theme parks. They're doing really well. They're doing some amazing stuff in Planet Coaster.
You know,
it couldn't have been just anybody. You worked your ass off to develop the following you did. So
that's true.
I'm not gonna let you say that.
That's true. Yeah, and yeah, absolutely. And you know what's cool is because of those videos, like you've kind of established how to build in this game. Like,
Fair.
Fair.
I mean, but the thing is, it all kind of feels borrowed, you know. The way it kind of feels is I'm like this guy going to like, I don't know, a monk monastery somewhere in Tibet and like learn all of this monk shit that's like super spiritual and awesome. And I go back to Europe and I'm like, guys, I have the super spiritual and awesome thing, and like, I don't know where the hell this is going, but it's like Shy Guy's World is the monk monastery. basically I've been like in this place for so many years where all of these people are, you know, like-minded theme park nerds. I think Egypt once said that at like ICT Lounge. Like whenever somebody new would come in, he's like, welcome to the club, we're all nerds. And that's kind of how it felt. And then suddenly Planet Coaster just kind of exposes you to the outside world. And
it really did.
I just kind of happened to be the person to bring all of that old theme park knowledge from years of Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 to Planet Coaster.
Cool.
It's been weird to try and attract a different audience. Like, I feel like Mass and I know what we're doing, but we just don't have the time to put into it and be like, yes, we know what we're doing. So those like first few episodes that we were doing, it was kind of like, bear with us, guys.
Trust us. We're finding our footing. We're finding our footing in the game. We know how to build. We promise. Especially that first episode.
Oh God, it was. I can't watch the first 5 episodes anymore. It's terrible.
The oh my God, so great episode.
Yeah, I can't watch that one.
Yeah,
the one where we fawn over concrete.
Well, I think that
wasn't the wooden coaster also like one of the first, if not the first episode?
It was one of the first things I did. That's why it's so janky.
Yeah.
I mean, I still like it, but
no, it works.
I wish that
it's only like 285 feet tall. Yeah.
I mean, that's why we're called the Netherlands. It's not like we're hell or anything.
It's just in the Nether. Nobody wants to go. Well, nobody wanted to go in the time that the Netherlands were created, right? Because it was basically just swampland that was being reclaimed. Yeah.
All right.
I'm not being offensive, John.
I didn't say you were.
It's called history.
I'm saying I need to go, and we're friggin' lollygagging around discussing the history of the Netherlands.
All right, let's finish this up.
All right, so with all that being said, so you're kind of free to roam around and do whatever you think would look best in No Name Landia. So,
right.
Yeah, I can't wait. You're going to have probably 2 weeks, right? Does that sound good? 2 weeks?
Yeah. That sounds pretty good.
Awesome. Yep. And so we will see you again.
I'm honestly a little scared because he's going to change the bar again.
I know.
It's like we had that with Ryan, and now we're having it with Sylv.
I know. But we could do it.
I have no idea, actually. I'm actually a little bit scared.
Ah, you'll be great. It'll be great. It'll be so great. Oh my God, so great.
I'm going to have to try to make something American, though.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Have you ever seen me make anything remotely connected to America in any way?
You take what you do in Europe and you just make it boxier and lose some detail.
All right, guys. I got to go. I got to get out of here.
All right.
All right. So, for Mass Bandit.
And N7.
And Silverette.
Yay!
Yay!
Yes, I did it.
This has been Planet...
Suck on that, Kinderly.
This is Planet Brocoaster, episode 20.
It's not so hard.
Come back for episode 21. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
That was nice Kinderly burn. Holy crap.
and especially N7, 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 and especially N7. So
Screw you, Masked.